Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Robin. I am here this morning to do a highly requested tutorial for the chenille bear. Now you guys might remember the bunnies I did. I did do a tutorial on the bunnies, but this is actually for the bears. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial. It's pretty much the same. It's done just a little bit different and it's put together a little bit different. But for the most part, if you've done the bunnies, then you can do the bears. It's not hard at all. But I've had a lot of people to ask me about it, so I thought I would go ahead and do it. What you're seeing here is a card that was made by my friend Donna Visco. And so I wanted to put that there this morning because it's a beautiful spring morning and I wanted you guys to have something to look at while I was talking. But I'm going to go ahead and move on with the supply list, and then for the actual tutorial I am going to do a voiceover. So actually I'm probably going to start with the yeah, I'm just going to tell you what the supply list is, then I'll show you the parts as we go along. Okay, so you're going to need your chenille stems in whichever color you would like your bear to be. You're going to need some wire cutters, or I use my Tim Holtz because they will cut wire. You will need some needle nose pliers, and I use my little needle nose jewelry pliers. Hot glue gun, an embellishment for like a bow, or a bow around the neck, a bow on the ear, whatever you want to use for that. And I can show you what I'm going to use a little bit later. And then you'll need some tiny bling for the eyes and nose. Now I am going to use these small ones for the eyes, and then I picked up this bling on a roll, and I'm going to use this one for the nose. So you can use all the same size, but I think the nose needs to be just a little bit bigger. So that's it as far as supplies. So we will go ahead and get into this tutorial. Okay guys, I'm going to go over what you're going to need as far as your sizes. You're going to need 2 chenille stems for the body that are cut at 10 inches each. So I'm going to go ahead and start rolling up the body, and you're going to go, I use that needle nose plier to turn under the wire edge so it won't stick me. I highly suggest that, otherwise you're going to get hurt. Going to go almost about halfway with rolling, and then you're going to turn it over and do the very same thing in the other direction. So you're going to kind of have like an S shape when you get finished. So you'll see me as I do that, and I think that I had them about the same size. The head needs to be just a little bit smaller, and you'll see me kind of fidget and redo. The head needs to be a little bit smaller than the body. So I'm just kind of messing with it to get it to where it needs to be. There, I think I got it. There we go. Then you're going to take the other piece, you're going to do the exact same thing, and you want it to come out the same size. So as I'm doing this, I think I was going winding it a little bit tighter than I did on the first one. So you're going to see that it turns out smaller, so I'm going to have to do some adjusting when I get both sides rolled up. And you'll have to do this until if you do a lot of them in a row, you get used to how tight you need to roll and how far you need to roll and all of that. I haven't done one of these in over a month, so I have to kind of refresh myself today as I go along. But you'll see when I get there that one's quite a bit smaller than the first one I did, and so I'm going to have to yeah, you can see a big difference there. So I'm going to have to kind of unwind it and rewind it, but not as tight. Takes me a little bit to get it, but it gets there. And I can go ahead and give you the size of the next thing that we're going to use. you're going to need 2 5-inch pieces of chenille for the arms and the legs. 2 5-inch for the arms and the legs. I'm getting there, but I still have to kind of undo it a little bit more. Not a little bit. I went all the way back to the beginning on that one. I was just winding it too tight, and it makes it smaller. And you know, if you want to wind it tighter, that's fine, but they both have to be done the same way. So yeah, that's good enough, I think. So I'm going to lay those aside. And like I said, we're going to go now to the arms and legs of the bear. And you're going to, again, need 2 pieces of chenille that are 5 inches each. And then you're going to take those and you're going to crisscross them evenly to meet the center. And you're going to twist 2 or 3 times. And then here, you want to be sure that they stay pretty even. And here you're just going to turn them all down, just like I'm doing there. You're going to go to the inside when you fold it on the arms and the legs. And if one is a tiny bit longer or shorter, you can just do the adjusting when you fold it. There you go, arms and legs. Okay, next we have the ears that we're going to do. And you need 1 piece of 3-inch chenille. And you're going to fold it in half and kind of squeeze that bottom a little bit. Then you're going to take your pliers and you are going to roll to the outside. Turn that wire under and then roll to the outside. And you're going to do that exactly the same way on both sides. And these are going to be your ears. If you want tiny ears, you can roll them tiny or tighter. If you want maybe a little bit bigger ears. And you'll see in the end when I'm putting it together that I kind of adjust my ears when I get ready to put my embellishment on, because I want them not to be covered up as much. So you can adjust that as you go along. So there are the ears. Next is your snout. And it is going to be 2.5 inches. And you're just going to roll it up into a circle. You're just going to turn that and you're just going to roll it. I wouldn't go too tight, but not too loose either, because you want this will be right in the middle of the face and you want it to be noticed. You know, you don't want it to be flat. So I kind of take my finger and push from the back to the front so that it'll be kind of sticking out a little bit. So that's the snout. Then you're going to go to the belly. And you're going to need a piece. Actually, I'm deciding here. When I went back to look at the replay of the tutorial that's in the other language, I've seen that they did a mother and a father. The father had the big tummy. The mother had 2 breasts. And I was going to do that here, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm rolling these up. If you decide you want to do that, you need 2 that are 2 1/4 inches. But I just decided that I just didn't think I wanted to do that. I didn't do it before. I distinguished my male and female by the embellishments that I put on it. So I roll them up. I kind of put it up against the body, but I'm just not too crazy about it. So I may have, yeah, I went ahead and made them and laid them aside. I don't decide that I don't want them until I get ready to put the bear together. So if you want boobs for your female mommy bear, then you can make them. You'll need 2 at 2 1/4 inches. Here we're doing the tail, and you need 2 1/2 inches here, and you're just going to fold it up like that. Now I will tell you what you need for the tummy in just a minute. So there I'm showing you, we're getting ready to glue everything together, but I'll tell you the measurements for the tummy. I'm just kind of adjusting again. I'm getting my hot glue, and we're just going to pretty much assemble right here. I'm just putting some glue right in the middle because we're going to lay the arms and the legs down, and you want to pull them down a little bit. You don't want them right at where the two circles meet. You want them a little bit lower because otherwise it's going to be too close to the head. But you want to bring them down just a little bit more. So there's that. Then you are going to glue on your little ears. These go super fast once you get used to them. And here's the tail. Now I didn't usually put the tails, but I realized that the tail helps to prop it up. So I just put some on the tail, and then I just scooched it up between the legs there, where it would be a little bit shorter than the legs. Just push it on up there. And then when we get it put together, we'll bend that, and then you can actually set your little bear up. Now I'm going to put I'm not sure if this is the front or the back. I'll tell you in just a minute. I think it's going to end up being the front. I'm putting it down. No, it's actually the back. So that was the back. This is the front. I'm kind of adjusting the ears and everything. I'm going to put the snout on next, and it goes right there in the middle of the face. I've kind of bent that tail back so the bear can stand up. Kind of adjust your arms and legs however you want them. But basically what I'm doing here is just adjusting. So it's kind of off kilter right now, so I laid it flat. Once you get everything on, it'll stand up better. Now I'm putting on the snout, and it's going to go right there in the middle. Excuse me. Middle of the face. And then you'll see how I try the boobs, but I'm not crazy about them. So then we're going to roll up the belly. I just wasn't crazy about them. So for the belly bulge, you're going to need a piece of chenille that's 5 inches. And all you're going to do is just roll it up into a circle. And that's what you see me doing here. I chose gray for my bear. I thought it was so cute. And I'm using purple embellishments, or more like lilac embellishments or lavender, and it just looks so pretty with the gray. So that's what I decided to do for my bear. So I'm kind of pooching it out there and making sure that wire is turned over at the end so you don't get stuck. Putting a lot of glue right there in that middle part where I pooched it through to the other side. You want your belly to be poochy a little bit so it's a little bit fat, makes it cute. There you go. And just hold that there. And there it is. So all there is to do now is pretty much to put on the embellishments and the eyes and nose. I think we're going to start with the eyes. And I am right now cutting between the bling so I can pull them off with my little poker tool to put them on. And you'll see me do that in just a minute. Here we go. Hopefully I do not get my head in the picture because I was trying to look down and get the bling off of that plastic to put onto the bear. So here we're putting the first eye on, and I have to kind of bring it close to me because I can't see very well. I have my glasses off because when I work up close, I have to have my glasses. So now we're going to pull another one off and put on the other side. And working with that little pokey tool it really helps because it's hard to get those little pieces of bling off with your fingers. So the eyes are on and they look so cute. And then I'm going to take that little bit bigger size bling and I'm going to use that for the nose. I think I'm just trying to get a piece of it off the front. I didn't want to open the packet because there's several of them on the front you can just use for this project. So I had to take it out of frame again to do that. And then you'll see it come back in frame here. And isn't that cute? He turned out so cute. She turned out cute. Now I am going to add, I believe, the embellishments. I have a little ribbon rose that I'm going to add up on the ear, but it looked like it was kind of overpowering, so you'll see me kind of adjust the ears again. I was going to put it there, and I thought, no, I think I want it up there. So I'm kind of adjusting the ears again to maybe make them just a tad bit bigger so that flower won't be so overpowering, but I think it's so cute. So I'm going to get some glue and put that on. Like I said, I love that light purple lilac lavender color with that gray. I just think that is so pretty. Isn't that cute? And then I've tied a bow. I think I've already tied my bow. And I'm just going to put hot glue on it. And yeah, there's my bow. And put it there between the belly and the neck. I think this one turned out so cute. I'm going to take my pokey tool and kind of push it in there so the glue adheres to the chenille stem. There you go. And they're just so cute just to include in Happy Mail, or, you know, just brighten somebody's day. Give it to a little kid. I gave one to my client and she really liked it. And so they're really cute. I think she turned out cute. And like I said, you can bend her tail up. And that's it, guys. Bye.